Hello there and welcome to my reaction to crappy technology by NakeyJakey. I haven't done a reaction to his videos in over 6 months. The last one was in December of 2022. First and last one. So this is kind of a thing. This video came out a couple of days ago, so it's quite new. But it popped out on my recommended and I thought it sounds interesting. On the thumbnail there's a lot of like gaming devices like Ouya, I think it's there. Ouya? I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't care. But it seems interesting, so I'm gonna watch it. I hope you're gonna watch it with me. Like, comment, subscribe, become member, and let's begin. That's terrible.
You go home to visit your parents for the holidays. Your father is reclined on a lazy boy watching a cable TV movie on his smart TV that's made by a brand you've never even heard of. And for some
there are a
reason,
lot of those, yeah.
16:9 aspect ratio, the TV is blowing it out to be cinematically hot dog. Also, it looks like a soap opera running at Counter-Strike frame rate because of the motion smoothing option that's forced on by default. You look down and see two
I
remotes
don't know
sitting
what that
on the
is.
coffee table.
I never
One
owned a
for
smart
the
TV.
Cable TV box molded by a brontosaurus during the Paleolithic cave time era, and one for the Roku smart TV. Do you attempt to explain to your father?
I think I have one of the popular TV
potentially fix all
remotes,
these
one of
issues
these.
using the two remotes,
Well, I've
or do
seen
you
a lot of
choose
it
to say nothing at all?
in different photos.
Both of these options will end horribly.
Yeah.
Technology is incredible. We as humans, we can't fathom
that
what
Cyber
we would
Donald
be
Duck?
without the technology to check our emails or watch our ASMR slime videos or listen to our AI procedurally generated crypto podcast called Crypto Crunk. How to wear a Patagonia vest or die trying. But unfortunately, technology is not created equally. For every beautifully engineered Game Boy Advance SP that still somehow turns on 20 years later, there's something much more dark and sinister.
Oh no.
Shadows. Soldier game handheld. You know, some
I mean,
people
it's not.
invent the telephone,
It is.
and some other people invent a device that you plug into your computer that farts out smells depending on what you're looking at. That was real. It's called the DigiSense.
Yeah, I think I've heard of it.
Asks their friends after a date, did she sense I smell? And sometimes
Drills that smelling thing that came with one of the South Park games, I think. When you can smell the farts when the characters fart or something like that. Right? There was a smelling device that you, I don't remember if you wear it on your nose or not. Anyway.
Much money as quickly as possible and don't really care and say we do not care. You know, in order to get good laptops, maybe a couple of them gotta blow up. You know, in order to get good smartphones,
that's about how technology works.
Maybe a couple of them gotta blow up. You know, it's. But even if your everyday technology isn't blowing up, it can still kind of be a piece of shit. Smart TVs are super common and cheap now, which on the one hand,
yeah, they are.
Awesome. You know, everyone from Joe Schmo to Joe Millionaire can afford to have access.
Oh my
to
God, Joe Millionaire?
of hit prestige television series such as Joe Millionaire. What the hell is going on here? But the reason these smart TVs cranked out by brands you've never even heard of like Roku or Hayabusa are so dirt cheap is because the processors they use are made out of dirt cups, you know, the child's dessert with pudding and gummy worms.
Yeah, the cheaper they are, the more terrible they are, especially on the inside.
Input delay between hitting a button and something actually happening on the screen, and why the on-screen keyboard feels like medieval ball torture, it's because the dirt cup is on a hamster wheel and he is losing his mind. Thank you, dirt cup. Please don't just stay alive until
don't explode.
Also, smart TVs are so cheap because they sell a shit ton of ad space right on your home screen.
That is also true.
Like Wendy's or Punk'd Season 2 presented by Verizon, or a separate Roku streaming device to plug into your Roku TV and your Roku pajamas and your Roku house with your Roku spouse and a Roku blouse.
But can Roku beat Goku?
Cat named Cole Sprouse gets pounced by a Roku mouse who's gonna douse your house. I have a pretty nice ass TV. I know, YouTuber moment. This ball is full of nickels, but I'll never tell you the code. It's an LG OLED and the picture is literally amazing. Like the color definition and clarity, it's awesome.
I can only look at those at Linus's videos.
Preloaded with shit like true motion and sharpness cranked all the way up. And the UI and UX are still awful. And depending on your smart TV's interface, you might have to decrypt an entire ancient alien civilization's lore.
I mean, like,
in order to navigate.
Phones feel like convenient when you use them because they've been around for a while. If you give, I think smart TVs has been around for like maybe half the time of the smartphones. So if you give them a bit more time, it could get better. But at the same time, they could get more ads. It's a roulette. It's an ad roulette. I don't know.
Settings to turn all of this shit off. Okay, but here's a genius idea. Hear me out. What if we put a smart TV in your car? Infotainment systems, which infotainment being a combination of the words info and entertainment, of course, they're pretty great DIA.
Kind of obvious, yes.
DIA being a combination of the words great and DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency. Big ass
Ah.
to display directions or
Not
a
what I
music
thought.
library or a movie about someone driving a car that you can watch while you're driving a car and cause a horrible accident. But in practice, much like smart TVs, a lot of these infotainment systems have dirt cut brain and horrible input
Yes.
delay and faulty touchscreens that are also often essential to mess with crucial stuff like climate control, which makes even
Oh, are
trying
they?
to turn
Okay.
on air conditioning whilst
I've never
driving
owned a car,
crazy distraction and safety hazard,
especially
because now
like
you have to
this.
look at what you're doing instead of having the muscle memory of physical buttons or knobs to mess with. Back in my day, we had 3 knobs, one for hot or cold, one for power level, ranging from faint whisper to jet engine time machine, and one to decide how you want to get blasted. Like, do you only want nipples or do you want feet play too? You can do both though. You can actually do both. I think even as touchscreens
how
in cars
convenient.
slowly get better with stuff like Apple CarPlay, you should still always have actual physical buttons for the crucial stuff, if only for the safety of yourself and others around you.
Yeah, but I would argue that's not crucial.
Brought to you by Extreme Cliff Diving. Everybody stop what you're doing. This guy owes me money and I'm pressing charges. Hi,
This
I'm
an ad?
Jakey, and Jakey, attorneys at law. You want to know what's crappy technology? Monthly subscriptions that you didn't even realize
feel like I've
you
seen-
were still paying for. Well, today's sponsor, Rocket Money, is
Jakey,
here to help.
Jakey, Jakey
Rocket Money
ad.
is an all-in-one finance platform.
Was it
that
the
helps
same
you
thing
save
6
more
months ago?
and spend less. This personal finance app allows you to manage subscriptions, lower bills, build a custom budget, and grow your savings.
Anyway,
all
what's
in
going
one
on?
place. I use Rocket
Yeah,
Money to
my
find
phone
finance
doesn't cost a
recurring
lot, but it
charges,
runs extremely
subscriptions,
smoothly.
all
There's no
without
delay
having
and
to
stuff.
speak to a single person
Just
on the
because the
phone,
phones
which is
has
great, because
been
I'm
doing that for a
terrified of
while.
humans.
They're becoming
I also
cheaper
use
and
Rocket Money to help lower my bills by
not
uploading
that terrible
apps
even
that
for the
tap
small
a single
price.
button, and
But
Rocket Money negotiates my bills for me. Using
TVs
Rocket Money to
and
set budgets and monitor my spending
TVs
every
in the
month or
car
every year is great because
haven't
while
gone
I'm
to that part
terrified of
yet,
humans,
but I feel like
can't
they
stop
will.
buying them gifts. And Rocket Money helps to let me know when I have gone way over my gift budget. To save more,
Should I
and
skip
spend
ads,
less,
maybe?
join the 3.4
It's not like they
million
get...
members using Rocket
Jakey will get more
We've
money
got
because
the
someone's seen the ad on, in my video.
/NakeyJakey,
And I'm never
or click
gonna
the
use
link in
this.
the description to get started for free or unlock even more features with premium. That's rocketmoney.com/NakeyJakey to get started for free. Get your money right. Okay, back to you, NakeyJakey. Embarrassing little brother moment over here. So what's going on? What's good with you guys? Now I don't know about y'all.
Okay, thank
but I
God it
swear
got
to
off.
God that
I
everything
didn't
in
want to
my
answer
life
that.
constantly needs an update. Phone, laptop, Windows 10, Adobe Premiere, Discord, Steam, game console games, smart TV apps. Every game launcher known to man is in a constant state of updating. Why the hell are you gonna sell a game on Steam if it's just gonna require me to sign into another launcher or stupid DRM anyways? What the fuck is the point of buying it on Steam? My girlfriend's cat's litter robot has Wi-Fi to get updates. Gabby's litter box must update to version firmware 1.87 so that her turds can voice chat with other cats' turds. Why is modern tech always trying to get rid of time-tested stuff like physical buttons? What the hell is wrong
I think
with
that's
buttons?
alright.
Oh, you want to turn off your PS4? Gently place your finger on this Sony clitoris and wait for something to hopefully happen. Apple loves getting rid of
No, that's still a button. I think
doing
PS4
all
had
sorts of
buttons.
dumb shit. F your buttons, okay? Here's a tiny touchscreen. It can do cool stuff like simulate buttons. Oh, you want standard handy ports on your MacBook Pro to do creative work like a SD card reader or an HDMI cable? Yeah, that's not... We don't make those anymore. Port machine broke. We only got USB-C.
I mean, I disagreed on the point with buttons, because buttons could be programmed into anything. Like a little screen that simulates buttons, it can do more than just that, right? There's additional stuff, but stuff that you cannot do with just if there were physical buttons over there. Ports, on the other hand, yeah, it looks exactly the same. Unless it's the same one from different angles and not like two different models, one with jack and one without jack. But it's just like, you're not saving that much space. No one asked. If I buy a laptop, I don't want it to be a millimeter smaller, but lose like half of its functionality thanks to ports. or losing functionality thanks to losing said ports. I don't care. I wouldn't mind it being 5 centimeters thicker, just a big blob, but I can plug an airplane into it. I don't know.
You got it as on my BTLZ. Well, they ditched the touch bar and brought back standard ports and MagSafe charging on the new MacBooks, and they're way better again? What the hell? But Microsoft, no. They've never made anything bad. Why are you guys looking at me like that? Is there something behind? Oh my god. Controversial take. I had a Zune.
Oh my god.
And I actually kind of liked it. Don't get me wrong, it did not feel cool to use compared to the iPod. Like, I never let anyone see it.
But it worked.
It got the job done.
Yeah.
You know, it came in cool colors. That
I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I never had a Zune, but still.
Designed to market to kids, you know.
I don't know what it is.
Brown. Internet Explorer, Clippy, Windows Vista, Bing. There's a lot of things Microsoft has made over the years that I would certainly deem crappy. But the launch Xbox 360 was practically made to kill itself. Everybody knows about the red rate of death, but did you know that the failure rate of the original Xbox 360 is 54.4%?
Holy fuck.
AKA more than half.
Yeah.
And the launch PS3's failure rate is 10.6%.
Oh
I
my.
was actually part of that percentage. I got the faded yellow light of death after I played Uncharted 3 for 11 hours straight. But then I found out you could take it apart and actually put your motherboard in the oven and bake it, because I guess it resolders some shit.
Oh no,
Jakey
bakey.
I don't really know what happened in there. It's above my pay grade, but it worked. And that's how I played GTA 5. And even if consoles don't break,
Couldn't you do that the same with like an Xbox too?
Will. Oh my god,
with the
I have 2
Red Ring of
PS5
Death.
controllers. Both of them have stick drift and just kind of do whatever the hell they want. Eddie Burback, fellow Yoga Ball mustache gamer, has 3 PS5 controllers. All of his also have stick drift. Both of my Nintendo Switch Joy-Con...
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that. And there is like a newer version that they've released a few months ago that I think has better stick drift. But I have an older version and I play quite a while on it. And it's not the... Well, I said an older version, so I said what I said. And I didn't get a stick drift on it, still. And it's been like quite some time. I don't know. Like every second game I play on it, and it's perfectly normal.
Have stick
So
drift.
it's very variable.
To boot into GameCube games on the Wii when you're not even going to use the fucking Wiimote. Did you know you can use a candle as a sensor bar because it's just another infrared source? I learned that when I wanted to play Double Dash and my cousin's rabbit chewed the cable for my sensor bar. And so every time I wanted to boot up a GameCube game, I would just do a little seance and then play Double Dash with the Demon King payment. One of the worst controllers I have ever had the pleasure of using, though, were for the Ouya. Or, sorry, the Ouya. My brother got an Ouya after supporting the...
That's the one I was thinking of, Ouya.
This thing brought a lot
Not
of joy
Ouya,
into our home.
whatever I said.
Not for the reasons I think it intended. Ouya was like the smart TV of consoles. Just a shitty little dirt cup in a plastic box. The controller, oh my god. Not only did it just feel like you were committing a sinful act.
Damn, it's thick.
Like, just by holding it, it was like a felony somehow. But even on the slim chance it would actually connect with its horrible Bluetooth, the plastic faceplates would just like...
Is it even Bluetooth?
...decide to come off sometimes. When we were all living in Denver...
Wait, what? But you have to take it off to replace the batteries? Am I understanding this right? Or is it like the other side and you put it from the back? But still terrible. Who thought of this? I'm guessing there's no vibration because that's where usually the motors are. They're like these little spindly little things. Actually. What are these? What are these little spindy things? Don't worry about it. Interesting. That's such a weird design choice. Or functionality choice, rather. It's still that thick, but there's no batteries in it. Like an Xbox controller, Xbox 360, it's kind of thin. Not for today's standards, not like DualSense or Xbox One controllers. I think they're thinner. Could be wrong. But they had batteries at the back. That made them as thick as this bitch. And they had batteries. Oh my god, I don't know. Also, it might not be Bluetooth that's in it. Like DualSense has Bluetooth and DualShocks. I'm not sure if Xbox controllers have Bluetooth in it, or they have like specific connection with a device thing. I forgot what it's called, but whatever.
Faceplates would just like decide to come off sometimes. When we were all living in Denver, any weekend that we didn't have plans, either my brother or his girlfriend would be like, I mean, there's an Ouya in the garage. We could watch season 1 of Heroes and play the Ouya. What else? What else?
God.
Twitter, that's crappy technology.
Heroes is good, but
especially with everything
Ouya
going on right now, and especially the Twitter video player has always been a piece of shit. At this point, you can burn it all, though. Anything crypto or NFT related, that's crappy technology, or at the very least, please don't talk to me about it at a party technology. Multiplayer shooters that don't let you vote for the next map after a match, that's crappy technology. Reddit, I refuse to download the app when I just
on the
want
lesser
to read
side,
a quick
but sure.
how-to guide on a web browser. Please stop. It's not ever gonna happen. Why the fuck
Yeah.
do planes have the controls for the
That I
TV
agree with.
on the armrest? Like, my giant ass barely fits on these planes.
They do?
And now I have to worry about pausing.
I've never been in a plane. God, I've never done a lot of things that talked about in this video.
It's a weird choice for a plane movie, by the way. And the air conditioning situation on planes, oh my god, dude, not trying to be dramatic, but I've been on several flights recently where I have been like ungodly levels of hot, like actually sweating, my like sweat pouring down, like it's disgusting. One time I asked the flight attendant, hey, could you like turn up the AC or do something about it? We're all really hot back here. And they were like, oh, sorry, because you're in the middle of the plane, it's just an airflow thing. And if we turn up the AC first class, they're gonna get too cold. Sorry. Like, we are having this conversation in the sky right now, and the guy
on the metal fucking bird
on a plane, and you're telling me that air conditioning isn't possible. I don't know who to blame for that, but that's crappy technology.
Yeah.
Crappy technology. I'm genuinely curious to know. Did you think, was this video crappy technology? Did I edit it poorly? Did your phone
it's alright.
blow up while you were watching it? Let me know down in the
No, I'm not watching on the phone, so
and if you
and it didn't blow up.
Listen to more of me talk. Check out Jaquan the Jequel or NakeyJakey Instagram or NakeyJakey Twitter if it doesn't.
Good, it's in a way the
down,
videos
or,
things.
Actually, NakeyJakey was takey on TikTok because I'm probably gonna start shit posting slime videos. But thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.
It's alright. Thank you for making it, NakeyJakey. CryptoCrunk out of Patagonia West, or Die Trying. What a great title for a, what was it, AI crypto podcast? Anyway, it's a good video. I liked it. A lot of things I had no like prior experience with, or first-hand experience with, but it's still interesting to see. It's also interesting to see like weird technology. I like the videos from Angry Video Game Nerd that made them on like different products from Nintendo that came, like Rob the robot that was supposed to help you with games, and like the Visual Boy or Virtual Boy, the infrared thing into your eyes, like possibly the first VR. I might be wrong about that, but I think it was the first VR that was ever made. Obviously completely terrible, not playable or unusable. I like these videos. I hope you liked my reaction to it and my comment. I really hope so. But thank you everybody for watching this. I appreciate it a lot. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye. Have a great life, because one of us has to.